Hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Shit's Hard. I'm your host, Amber. And today we're going to be talking about finding the right gym because I'm still looking for one somehow. I've been in LA for like 6 months, but I can explain. So we're just going to be playing catch up, maybe a little bit of an update, finding a new gym, teaching classes at a gym, and then also I had an interview last week. So that's exciting. And then also just gyms in LA, honestly, they suck. I said what I said. So let's get into it. So finding the right gym. How am I still looking for a fucking gym in LA? I don't know. I mean, this is mostly due to the fact that I've like worked at gyms since I've been out here. So like usually I have access to one. So then I end up just using that one. And then if I switch jobs or whatever, then I have to switch gyms again. So I haven't really found one that I actually like really like and I feel like is like what I'm looking for. What I look for in a gym is like cost, cleanliness, like equipment, and like amenities. Not that I give a shit about amenities, but like I do like the sauna. But like that's really the only one that I would actually like use. Like those ones with the little like massage chairs, I'm like, I'm never gonna use that. By equipment, I mean just like shit that works. Learn that the hard way, let me tell you. Not all gyms have shit that works, or they just like always have like lost cables and shit. Like all the cable attachments, like literally at LA Fitness, I swear to God, there is like not even equivalent, like the amount of cable attachments is not even equivalent to the amount of like cable machines that they have. Like, whatever. Anyways, so that's also something that I look for. But I just haven't like found it yet. Like LA Fitness is like it's a good price for what you get. Like you kind of know what you're paying for. It's pretty cheap. But yeah, you get what you pay for. It's like it's really dirty there. It's very gross. Like I can tell you from working there, like it's not really ever cleaned as often as it should be. Always issues with like bugs. Like I hate to be the one to say it, but working there, like there was like bugs in the men's shower that were like there was always people complaining about them. And they never got fixed. It never got like cleaned. Like they'd be like, "Oh, well, like I sprayed in there." It's like, "What'd you spray?" Like literally. Um, so I don't know. It's like almost too much to ask for like an affordable gym that's like not too expensive. That's also clean. I feel like those two things don't go together. So I don't know. Like I just want like a chill place that's like honestly not a chain. Like I feel like I want like a boutique style gym, but also just like open, like not just like classes only, like just like open weights, but just like chill, smaller, like clean. Like I don't like really want to go to like a huge ass fucking giant ass gym, but I don't know. Moving on from that, aside from like needing a gym membership, and like separate from that is like working at a gym. So like I don't know. I feel like for a minute I was like, well, whatever. Like I work at a gym, so like I don't need to get a gym membership. And like I think that's just not the case. Like truly, that ain't it. Like because I don't know. Like the gym that I work at right now is classes only. So it's like it's the classes are good. I like them and I can take them, but like it's like I can't take a spot from somebody who's actually paying to be there. So like it's just like it's not like something I could do routinely. So like I want to get into like a real gym just so I can have like a better, more consistent schedule. And I miss like also like doing my own workouts. Like classes are fun. I do like them. And the community sense is usually really good. But I do like going into the gym and just like having my own plan and sticking to my own thing. I kind of miss that. That's why I really have not been in like a good gym routine for like literally probably 6 months because I was working at LA Fitness and then I had a little routine there, but then I got this other job and then quit LA Fitness and so I like didn't have access to that facility anymore. And then I was like, okay, well now that I'm at this gym, I'll just like take classes here and there, which I do. But like I just can't do it consistently, and so now I'm like, I don't know. And there's like a gym in my apartment, but like it's an apartment gym, so like it's that. Like, it's not really much down there at all. I mean, it works, so it works if I didn't have anything else, but, yeah, so as far as working at a gym goes, I want to teach classes, and I have, like, all my certs and all that kinda stuff, but my gym is fully staffed, which actually kind of sucks because the gym that I work at is actually really cool, like, especially upon, like, working at other gyms and, like, kinda seeing the vibe, like The management is very cool. It's very chill. Everybody gets along. Everybody does what they're supposed to do, like that's kind of hard to find at a gym. And it's clean. It's very clean. So like I did not realize how disgusting LA Fitness was until I came to this gym and I was like, "Oh, like this is a clean gym." Like there's people coming in at night cleaning the gym. Like it's a very clean place. But yeah, unfortunately, the coaches are all fully staffed, so I'm kind of looking around, shopping around, waiting for schedules to change, and possibly I could get in there. But I'm also gonna like look around and see what else is, see if I could teach classes somewhere else. Um, but yeah, that does kind of suck because it's a good gym. It's like you can teach multiple classes in a row. Like a lot of places, if you go to like LA Fitness or whatever to teach a class, like they'll only let you teach one at a time. So you're only going into work like 9 to 10, and then like maybe you can teach another class later, 3 to 4. But like at the work gym that I work at, the coaches work like a block of like 4 to 6 classes in a row, which is a lot. But it's kind of nice because you can get in, get done, and then leave, and you don't have to like keep coming back and all that kind of stuff. So that's really nice too. So that's kind of what I'm looking for, also hoping for anyway. But I did have an interview last week at a gym, and it actually went really well. I will say, like, it is hard to come by. Like just every gym interview I've had out here is more so me interviewing them. Like it is just usually like the same day that I apply, they call, they want to hire me on the spot, which is always a red flag. Like that's not a good thing. It just means they're like desperate to take literally anybody right away. And it's like, why does nobody want to work there? But yeah, usually like these interviews have just been like, I don't know. It's been like me asking them the questions like, okay, how do your classes work? What times are they? Like, what class am I allowed to do? Do I have to program the class? Like, I just had this awful experience with another gym, and it was like that. It was very much like I'm like, okay, and like they had my start date set like before I had met anyone in person. Like I was just emailing them, and I did like it in, I don't even know if I did a fucking email, an interview. I don't even know, but it was just all over email that I was talking to someone, and then they were like, all right, yeah, like come in person, blah, blah. Of course I come in person. Nobody in the gym knows who I am. I tell them who I'm looking for. They're like, oh, they work at like corporate. They're at a different location. I'm like, okay. So like, they didn't tell you I was coming? Like, no. I'm like, all right. Just like the communication was bad. It honestly smelled like BO everywhere in that gym. Like, I swear to God, they never clean it. And it just was like not the vibe at all. Like, it was like every single thing that came up, I was having to ask the question. Like, okay, if I'm teaching a class today, like, nobody taught me how to like work your speakers. Like, did you just think that I was just gonna like know how to do that? And like I would have to ask to learn how to do something, and then they'd be like, oh, yeah, like so and so can teach you how to do that. Like, did you bring like your cable? And I was like, my cable? And they were like, yeah, like your cable for the speaker. I was like, no, you will be providing the cable. I was like, what the fuck? What is this conversation? No, I was like, that's asinine. So I luckily left that place and did not teach there. But I was like talking to them for like 2 weeks. And I finally was like, no, this isn't worth it. You guys are unorganized as shit. And it was like just multiple times, multiple things. Like, I came in 2 separate times, and everyone was like, we don't know who you are. Like, when nobody told us you were coming. And I was like, okay, that checks out. That checks out. So the interview that I had at this other place was much better than that. Like, they were giving me all the information. They were being very transparent about pay, training, how long is training, is that paid? And I don't know, it just sounded really good. And the guy, like the owner, was really cool. Like, he was kind of someone who had just bought a couple locations and was like looking to do something different. It just sounded like a very good, positive work environment where like people treat people like people. And I don't know, it sounded really good, and I'm kind of excited about it. And so I really hope that it works out. And that was Friday, so I'll probably check in with them in like a couple days, give them some time. That one was in Beverly Hills, though, so that's actually a little bit far from me, but that was a place, too, where you can work, like, a block of hours at a time, so it's more worth it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't work at a gym that's going to be 30 minutes away that only pays you when you have, like, clients in, or will only let you teach one class at a time, because what are you going to do? Drive 30 minutes, teach a class for 1 hour, drive 30 minutes home, and then, like, maybe later in the day, go back and, like, do something else for an hour? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, like, gas out here, that's a whole nother thing. So like, I want to be at a place where like, I can come in, get shit done, and leave. The only thing about Beverly Hills, though, I was like, is there going to be parking? Like, a lot of places out here don't be providing their workers parking, and I'm like, I cannot be struggling to find parking every day. That just my Midwest ass cannot do that. Like, I no, from where I'm from, you can literally just be like, oh, I'm going to this place, and you don't have to think about parking at all. You don't even have to think like, is there going to be a place to park? Because there will be, and that's just not something I can consistently do. Like, is like look for parking because that will make me lose my mind. But other than that, everything sounded really cool. So, and I don't know what the address of the gym was, so I couldn't check how far it was for me because it hasn't opened yet. It's like opening soon. So, I mean, I should have asked in the interview, but I forgot. But so I'm not really sure if it will be like far or not far or like whatever or where parking would be. I have no idea. But I hope I hear back because it sounded really cool. But yeah, truly, like gyms here fucking suck. Like they do. Like in Ohio, I've had a Planet Fitness membership before. I've gone to like a handful of gyms in Ohio. I've used to work at the YMCA and I've worked out at Planet Fitness. And like when I went to Kent State, I was a lucky girl because that rec center is so nice. And obviously like it's free if you go to school there. So like that was a really nice gym. But like the YMCA was always fine. And like even Planet Fitness in Ohio was fine. Like yes, it's cheap and you kind of like you get what you pay for sure, but like all of the weights are usually put back and like I would say it's like fairly clean. Like they have all those little spray bottles around for wiping shit down. So like I always wipe my shit down before I use it and after. But like yeah, like I felt like Planet Fitness in Ohio was like fine. It was like yeah, like this is what you pay for. Like nothing crazy, but like you know, you come in and you're able to get your shit done. There was always cable attachments, always like whatever you were looking for was usually there. And if someone was on it, you didn't have to wait like too long to wait for somebody to get off of it. Here it is not like that. Like well, for one, I've worked out at Planet Fitness in San Diego before. I've worked out at, which was I mean, it was just really, really busy, but other than that, it was like And just like shit's never fucking put back anywhere. Like, my boyfriend we used to go to 24-hour fitness. So does my other roommate. There's no parking for that gym. So if you go to that gym, you just like have to fucking find parking. What are you just supposed to do? Like find parking every day? No. And then like none of the dumbbells are put back in the right place ever. And it's like, I get it. Like this is a cheap gym. So like you get what you pay for, but like it was not like that in Ohio. So I don't know if that's just like a people thing. Like people in Ohio would just put their shit back, but like here, like especially at LA Fitness and 24-hour, like if you're looking for the 20-pound dumbbells, like they're probably gonna be where the fucking 75-pound dumbbells all go, just because I don't know why. I don't know, but they're literally never in the same place. And it's not often that they're together. Like there's gonna be like a 20 on that side where the 10s go, and there's gonna be 20 over there where the fucking 60s go. Like it's a fucking mess. It's a madhouse. There's plates all over the ground. Like there's people taking dumbbells in the studio if nobody's doing class in there, which is fine. I feel like that's fine to take the dumbbells somewhere else and use them if you're like on a mat or whatever. But like they just don't put them back. So then they just like people just like I think that's crazy. People like put down a mat and bring dumbbells over and do their thing and just get up and walk away. That's wild. Crazy that somebody just straight up did that. Like you just straight up put this shit on the ground for somebody else to fucking pick up. Yeah, nothing's ever in the right place. And I feel like here, like, well, I will say the one good thing about LA Fitness where the one that I was going to was there was like validated parking. So like it was in a parking garage and then so you have to get the little slip and they would like validate it for you. So that was kind of nice. Like that's definitely convenient because out here parking is kind of a bitch sometimes. So I thought that was nice. And usually I found a spot. Oh shit. Usually I found a spot, which was also nice. But yeah, I just like, I don't know. I feel like out here, like you have to be paying the big bucks to get like even just like a clean or like regular, like average things. Like some fucking gyms out here, like $200 a month. Like, come on. That's like 1 year at the YMCA back home. Like, and the Y's like nice, like low key. So I don't know. Like, I'm just looking for like a chill place that is clean and just like has free weights and fucking machines and maybe some squat racks. Like, seems like it might be too much to ask. And parking. So maybe it is too much to ask. But I miss the Kent State Rec Center. I really do. I actually even looked at, I think the colleges around me are like Caltech, or Cal State or something. And I even looked at their rec center because I was like, I know at Kent State, like you can purchase a membership even if you don't like go to school there. You can just like pay to go there. Which it was expensive. Even at Kent State, it was like a little pricey to do that. But it's a huge facility. It's a huge gym with literally like 2 pools, like 4 basketball courts. Like, yeah, you'd pay a lot to go there because it's literally like a gymnasium. Like it's huge. But I was like, okay, well, let me look at like the colleges around here because I was like, that could be kind of cool. Like I could be working out around people like mostly my age. I mean, I'm 22, so like it'd be nice to work out around people my age and like hopefully like, maybe they'd have a nicer gym that's like a little bit more affordable because it's a college, so hopefully it would be nicer because they have money. And I don't know, I thought it'd be affordable for whatever fucking reason. I don't know. I didn't find prices, but I guess that Caltech is like community college, so the gym wasn't like as nice. I don't know if that's why. I don't know anything. I don't know why I mentioned that, but like it just like was small, looked like from the pictures. And I just was like, I don't know. It looked like a place that wouldn't even offer like memberships to the community because nobody would like, they might not even have like capacity for that. Like it just looked really small. But that was another idea because I was like, if I had something like Kent State around me, I would freaking get that membership. It was so nice. It was literally so nice. But yeah, I'm getting a gym membership today, or not. I'm not getting one. I'm gonna try this new gym today. It's like an 8-minute drive away. Because I was to say there's this other one that I found that was like 15 minutes away that I've heard good things about. But I was like, and it's in a mall. In a fucking mall. I cannot walk through a mall to go to the gym. That's too much. And I was like, I don't know. I feel like I needed to be a pretty close drive in order to like really get your gym like into your routine. I was like, 15 minutes is like kind of too much for me. That sounds so dramatic, but like there is like probably 10 gyms within 5 minutes of me. So like, I don't know. So I'm gonna try out this other one today. And I'm kind of excited because it looks cool online. It looks good. So it said it was like $89 a month to take classes there. So they have classes, but they also have like open weights. So I was like, okay, well, if that's to take classes, hopefully it'd be less than that monthly to just like use the open weights. Cause I was like, I don't really think I'd want to take classes anyways. So I'm going to go look at that gym today, see if they have some kind of like free trial situation and see what we see. So that's my gym update. So shit we're working on this week is just going to be finding a new gym that feels comfortable, but is also clean and is also a good price. Like, I don't know. I just like, I can't defend spending like over $100 a month on a gym membership. I can't. Like, I don't know. It's like when you could be going to Planet Fitness for what is it? Like what's the cheapest one? Like $10 a month. You really do pay for what you get for because like I will say the gym that I work at is expensive. I probably wouldn't pay to go there, but it is like nice. It's clean. The staff is good. Like it's for sure going to be a much better experience than Planet Fitness, but I don't know. So that's what we're working on is finding a new gym that feels comfy and hopefully has equipment because that's something I never had. I feel like just never had to deal with in Ohio was like I never had a gym that had broken equipment or like just straight up didn't have cables. But that wasn't a thing. Like the gyms that I work out at, people just didn't take shit. Like I think that's literally the issue is people just take the cables home. Why? I don't fucking know. What are you doing with those at home? Couldn't tell you, but that is the issue there is people be stealing for whatever fucking reason. So, yeah, I really hope this one is cool today, but, and I hope I hear back from that job because it sounded really cool and really interesting and I'm excited about it. So that is shit we're working on this week is just getting back into a routine. Really, I wanted to get a gym membership to get back into a routine just because, I don't know, for so long I was like, well, you work at a gym, Amber, like, so you don't, like, there's no reason to pay money monthly to have a gym membership when you work at a gym and you can use that one, blah. And I don't know, I think like it's important to me enough to spend money on it monthly. And especially if I can find like a good price and a place where I'm going to be comfortable, like I know I'll use it. Like a gym membership is absolutely like good money spent if you're going to use it. Like you're bettering yourself. So I'm like, you can spend money on that, you cheap ass bitch. Convincing myself to invest in myself, if you will. But yeah, let me know what your gym's like. Let me know like what do you look for in a new gym, and how do you like your gym? Because I feel like they're so different from Ohio to California, and I might just be saying that because I only have seen like gyms in each place, and in reality, like that's not it, and it's just like Planet Fitness is just Planet Fitness always. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know how shitty your gym is. That's all I got for you guys today. Let me know how your gym experience is and wish me luck on this interview because I hope to hear back soon. But thanks again for joining me. I'm your host, Amber, and I'll see you on the next one because this shit is hard.